to the metal anymore.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome,
Good
Cade.
day.
Bevan.
Grubs.
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Episode 8. Here we are. Take it away, Cade.
Happy to be here.
Holy shit.
Great to be here. That was a loud clap.
Yeah, good
I
thing
have
you're wearing
headphones
headphones.
on, and that still was
You
loud.
would have been deaf if you didn't have those protecting your ears.
So I say we just get cracking. Chris, who are you not wearing today?
Well, it's very warm in here, so I've removed my sweater, but I had prepared a Polaris. Polaris.
Shout out.
Not the snowmobiles.
Not the Megadeth
Could be, though.
song.
The
Also could be, though.
It's also a human abstract song for them to come up again.
Right.
No doubt. We'll get to that.
One of those.
We'll get to that.
We
get to
should.
that.
But I'm not repping Polaris, AUS band.
Goddamn crazy Australians.
Australians. Yeah, what's going on down there?
I don't know, man.
They
There's
do
something in the
everything great.
water. They got hot women, hot riffs.
Hot sand.
Hot sand, hot bugs.
Okay, go. Australia. Who's awesome? Carnival.
Carnival.
First one. Polaris. Number 2.
Bellicor. I like Bellicor.
I was just talking about a hardcore band with Colin the other day, but now I can't.
Oh my god. Bird.
Tip of my tongue, teeth in my
Oh my god.
teeth in my lips.
I built this guy. I think he's from there. That guy's-
King Parrot. King Parrot's from Australia.
Parrot.
They're awesome.
I don't know.
If you haven't heard them, boys.
Hear them?
Get
We're
on
gonna
it.
put those
Hear 'em?
on the
They
podcast
got
playlist
amazing
for
music
show.
videos.
For show.
So, amazing music videos.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Polaris is my pick for today. They are, they've been around for a few years now. Third full-length album just came out. Fatalism, I believe it's called.
What box would you put them in? What crate are they
It's
going
called
in?
metalcore,
Like
I guess.
Yeah, but okay, but what's
wood-
lateral?
Wood
What's
cardboard box.
adjacent?
Well, it's got that genty feel. That gank. Sometimes.
Little ganky. Yeah.
Some weird meter
Zug,
stuff.
Zug.
7 strings. A lot of 7 strings.
7-string. And what do they do weird with the 7-string for our viewers at home that maybe aren't as familiar with the Polaris thing?
Custom
Yes.
tunings.
A different tuning. That's pretty hip. That I'm actually starting to see pop up in some other bands now too. I don't know if they were first doing it or if that's the first band that I seen
First
doing
that I identified that that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
it. It's a super hip thing.
break
it
it down,
is-
string to string.
String to
Yeah.
string. Give us
well,
the play-by-play.
I can give you 6 and 1, right? So it's a 7 string.
Boom.
The first 6, 1 through 6, are drop tuned as you would a 6-string guitar. So, like drop D from a standard tuning, you take that 6th string, you lower it a full tone, right? 6 to 4 kind of thing, you're tuning those two together to get that easy 1-finger power chord, What these cats do is they do that with their first 6 strings. They tune them a half step down in 7 strings B standard. And then they take that 7th string and drop it as well.
Cool.
So instead of having a 5th interval between your 7th and 6th strings, you have a 4th again, then a 5th.
Right.
So it's like A, E, A, E. A, E, A, E, D, G, B, E. If it's standard. They go another half step below that, so it's all G sharps and C sharps instead, but super sick.
Same relationships.
It makes for
apply.
some really cool chord shapes in
Yeah.
the bottom end.
And some cool dissonance that comes out of nowhere, too.
What's your top 3 songs?
Songs.
Well, the first track that I ever heard of theirs, and I actually seen it on a YouTube video, was Consume. Consume off of the first album, Mortal Coil. And it has a whole bunch of cool tappies that make it super impressive, if I can say so. After Consume...
You can.
Thank you.
You definitely can.
After Consume would be Vagabond off of The Death of Me, their follow-up full-length album. That one, that was the first album I started playing when I bought that Evertune. The first 7-string. That was the first stuff I started riffing on, and super sick. And the third song would be Hypermania. It's a pretty dope opening riff
Such
for
a
sure.
crazy song. First song I ever heard by them too, and I was just like,
Yeah,
So
let's.
fast.
Do you want to see some of it?
yeah,
Let's-
give us a little
Let's check out Consume first.
wet my whistle a little
that
bit.
that playthrough right from the start is pretty good to go, I think. So if you guys,
just in case Mr. YouTube's watching, Polaris said that they're chill with this. So
Yeah.
if you try to take
We-
this video down, go fuck yourself, Mr.
We
YouTube.
totally asked him.
We totally asked. They totally said yes.
so yeah, have a look down here, and you will see these two cats, Ryan and
Rest in peace.
Ryan.
Ryan and Ryan?
Rest in
think
peace.
so.
Well.
Ryan and Rick.
Oh.
Look at that riff. Isn't that sick?
They know how to play.
Hardcore scream over top of it. That's another thing that I love about it. How about those guitars?
How about them?
Wow.
Mayonnaise guitars?
Wow.
Light mayo? A little bit of mustard?
Mayonnaise. Mayo.
Yeah, man. Consume. Pretty
Check it
sick.
Check it out.
Damn. Beauty.
So yeah, that's number one. That's the first one that got me into them. You can see why.
Reasonable.
I mean, that's simple
How can
enough.
you not?
Vagabond. Yeah, let's check somewhere mid-range-ish because the chorus is what really makes me happy. They're playing major chords in a metal song. And how do you not do that? How do you do that in metal and not hit?
You gotta own it.
Yeah, you got to commit. Let's try right there, Jarvis. See what that does. Oh, yeah, we're going into the bridge here. Bass player sings. He's the guy doing all the hot pop vocals. I guess the drummer writes a good chunk of the lyrics and vocal melodies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Super smart cat. This video's kind of cool. Got like a Mad Maxian vibe, which I guess is Australia relevant too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They in the outback.
Yeah, that's not even Mad Max. That's just like average
just like
Australian
This
experience.
guy's backyard.
Yeah.
Like, no, sometimes you walk too far, you get.
I
You're
seen
running back.
Dune. I know exactly what's coming. There's a worm in here
It's a
somewhere.
worm. A little like.
I like that when I hear a Polaris song, I can tell it's Polaris. You know?
Yeah?
They've got a very like distinct. I don't know if it's the guitar or the vocal or the interaction between them, but I can always tell.
Yeah, it's definitely a like more proggy, kind of shreddy guitar paired up with a hardcore vocal
Yeah.
and a hardcore drum beat.
And you don't get that in most of those hardcore bands, so
Yeah.
it's like you can tell right away, right?
It's not just like power chords and octaves.
Oh, now they're at Burning Man.
Oh, Burning Man, rave.
Woo!
You got
Show
some
me
boy
your
going on.
titties.
I don't think I've actually seen this video before.
I don't think I have either. I've heard the playthrough, but
Yeah, Vagabond.
check it out. Also going to be on the podcast playlist at your earliest convenience.
This solo's pretty dope too.
Let it.
Yeah, okay. Jarvis' favorite part. A little bluesy vibes in there, some like stops.
This is totally what metal shows are like.
Yeah, this is
Everyone
totally
I've
what the
been
girls
to,
at
yeah.
metal shows look like.
Yeah.
Wait, girls?
Those are totally the outfits that the bands wear at metal shows for sure.
Yeah, that track.
Hit.
An easy number 2, no problem.
Surprised.
Yeah. I did a playthrough of that one too.
What?
We'll link that at the
Yeah.
end of this video.
What? You didn't tell me? You didn't send it to me? Why don't you fucking send it to me, dog?
It's pretty cool.
I thought we were. I thought
It was
we
the
were,
first one I ever filmed.
Oh,
Was that song?
is it on the YouTube channel?
It's on the YouTube channel.
It'll be on this YouTube channel somewhere, guys. We'll make it easy to find.
You're supposed to point like abstractly in the air and say,
It'll be in the description off to your left.
yeah, exactly.
My right, stage left.
Yeah, so Polaris, super sick. That's why. Yeah, that Death of Me album. I've listened to the new album a bunch. It's kind of cool. It's not the Death of Me for sure. But one of the cool things is they did an interview with the drummer, and he talks about kind of track by track, which I don't know how you guys feel about that. But having that little bit of insight really makes an album hit a little harder. Where you can like, I don't know, I was going somewhere, so I'd like read a song, and then listen to the song.
Be like,
And
oh
then
yeah, I
you're like,
see.
yeah,
I see
okay.
his idea there.
Okay. It's like your
Nice.
little insight of behind the
It's
nut
like behind
of the song.
nut, yeah,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah, like a color commentary or something.
I don't
pretty sick.
see color. Sorry.
I don't hear
Probably
it
for the
either.
best. That's probably for the best.
Can't hear shit.
Yeah.
Can't hear a goddamn
Deaf.
fucking thing.
But yeah, Polaris, Australians, crushing it, 7 strings, weird tunings.
Australia.
Metalcore is what Wikipedia says they are.
I think Big Scary Spiders makes you better at guitar.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It must be.
There's so many good bands from there.
Yeah, so many that I can't even name. It's crazy.
It's weird because asking the question out loud, I can't think of one, but I
Right.
remember just repeatedly seeing, these guys are from Australia too?
Oh, yeah.
Me and Colin had a little Australian conversation the other day.
Share the love.
Can't remember those bands, but I will link some.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, we'll put a bunch of Australian bands in there. Plus these, at
Let's
least
have
these
an Aussie
three.
playlist.
These
Aussie
three-
playlist.
These Polaris tracks will get people pumped and started anyway.
And
on
juiced
your
even.
journey. Consume, man. That one's so good. Mayonnaise guitars. You ever play one?
Never.
Never even seen one.
I followed them. I have been following them on Facebook for like 10 years.
Yeah, they're the prettiest guitars out
They
there.
are pretty.
Yeah.
They are pretty. The
Expensive.
headstock is cool.
Yeah,
Little dink. Little dink.
Little
on
dink.
It.
it is. It is. I never played one either.
Yeah.
Polaris.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Now what? Now what, Cade?
What else we got on the docket?
That's it.
That's it, guys.
We're done.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming to the Polaris show. How about memes? Do you want to do our metal meme breakdown?
Should we get
Why
into
not?
it already?
Let's do it. Let's just get it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Metal Me Breakdown.
Oh, never used to that.
My guts, guys.
It hurts,
gotta
but
go
in a
down.
good way.
I gotta go downstairs.
Yeah, just let it go, man. You're on the leather chair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
sounded real.
That was water.
Cut.
That was water. All right, what's the first meme today?
First meme of the day.
Meme number 1.
Metal meme breakdown number 1.
Numero.
We're starting with the picture.
Oh yeah, of
right?
course, yeah.
Into the videos.
Oh. We got LinkedIn Park.
Oh, this one's so good.
So dumb.
So, Chris, because you're so career driven, can you explain to me what LinkedIn is and what it's about and what it's for, and
I mean,
who's having it?
I kind of can. It's like Facebook for super boring business people where they butt suck each other.
Yeah, it's like Hinge.
And go like, oh
but
man,
with ties. Yeah.
they're like, oh that thing that quarterly report you posted was so hot. I can't wait till the next quarterly report comes
Yeah.
out.
It's
I wanna-
social
I wanna
media,
throw
but
you-
for Wall
I'll
Street
throw
bets.
you some numbers if you know what I mean.
Wow,
It's maybe there's a seedy underbelly that makes it more fun, but
there's gotta be.
when every
gotta
time
be.
I get a
Always is.
notification email on, I'm just like, yeah, I'll go click on it. Why? It's never entertaining. I think it's only for corporate butt suckers.
Yeah. The
So-
most remarkable thing about LinkedIn is that you can completely annihilate, just delete your account, and you still get emails. People like, this guy wants to connect with you.
No,
It's
he
like, huh?
doesn't.
I'm not
That's
even on your
weird.
site.
I love it. Love LinkedIn.
It's kind of like
so good.
Quora in that sense, where I deleted an account 7 years ago, and they still send me fucking emails to subscribe to this profile. Shut the
Cora?
fuck up. Yeah, I think so.
Is that questions?
Like the breakfast place.
Question- what-
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's Quora. It
For
might be called something else.
Breakfast birthday special or
Yeah, but with a Q. Eggs Benny with a
Quora.
Q,
What's
a
that one
silent
for?
Q. I think just questions. I think just
like
like,
you go like, hey, why doesn't my TV turn on?
how do I plug this
Oh.
into my sound
how do I fix my VCR? TV VCR repair.
Why can't I see the porn video that I'm clicking on?
This VCR is still flashing 12.
Why is my hot dog cold? You know, big
Yeah.
question.
The important one.
Those like shut your day down questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not getting shit done till I figure this out.
I don't know why you would unsubscribe to that. That seems more valuable than LinkedIn.
Not when
Yeah.
it's LinkedIn Park. I
So-
tried
Applied so
so hard.
Got so far.
Got so far. But in the
Finish
end,
it. Yeah. Do
I wasn't even hired.
you know that song?
Wasn't even hard.
Could you hum me a few bars?
You already did.
No, bars. I want the rap part. Starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how much I cry.
This
when I
PowerPoint
shit.
is gay, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
Fucking pen.
Yeah, you
Put
got
some
it.
words
That's
into
this
the
one.
PowerPoint for me, please. I need the quarterly report so that I can tell if we're doing the sport. Sometimes I shit and sometimes I squirt out of my butt.
Oh,
Wow.
we went.
It's so unreal.
You went a solid 32 bars before you got to poop.
That's a personal best for me, guys.
Yeah, putting up big numbers.
I went to
okay.
church this morning.
So is
I'm
this
clean.
an AI thing? How do they get these guys suited? They're musicians.
I think these are.
These look
My
like real
guess
pictures.
is that these are real people that just
Kind of look like
really look like Shinoda and Chester, R.I.P. Yeah.
Was that off the first album, Hybrid Theory?
Yeah.
That album was good.
Yeah. That was. Yes, that was.
In the
on
ends on
Hybrid
Hybrid Theory?
Theory.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yep.
They had one
Dude,
of
it
those.
was like 20. It was like every single song was like a single.
Yeah,
They knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, I don't remember the track on there, but
Album
there was
one.
one that was like.
Step closer.
No, it was like a B-sides kind of track. Like it was a deep cut, but it was like all harmonic. Like there was some hard guitar stuff on it.
Yeah.
I remember learning some of that stuff and going, "This isn't as easy as it sounds."
Yeah. I got
Another
that.
side note of Linkin Park, I spent my 20s wearing glasses like that guy and being repeatedly like, "Hey."
I even
Hey, man.
I even did that to you. Yeah.
I remember I was at a Lamb of God show in Edmonton, and I got it. And I used to get so offended. Then I realized how talented that guy is as a singer. And I'm like, I shouldn't be so offended.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guarantee
Nobody means it maliciously.
nobody's like, "Oh, you look like that Chris Guthrie guy" to him. That's never
Yeah.
happening. Should be flattered.
Yo, I
And
could
never will.
I could like poke you with your.
Yeah, you can control it. Let's go ahead. Better than not. That album was super fun. I listened to it a bunch when it came out, and then just kind of fell off once they started watering it down and radioing it.
What? You didn't love the fucking first, second, and third Transformers movies? Are you serious?
I didn't love them for the movie.
It's start again. Come on, that
Is
song
that-
doesn't get your rocks
I
off.
can't
That was on
even-
Transformers. Yeah.
Across
I liked-
this new divide. And then
What's the
dubstep.
second? Meteora? Is that the
Oh,
second one?
yeah, no.
Meteora is the
Meteora
second.
is
I
the
like that
second
one a lot.
Meteor has Breaking the Habit on it. That's a good song.
I was reading up on it not long ago that Meteor is like one of the top 10 best-selling records in history or something.
No way.
Yeah, and it's usually like the record after the big hit
Yeah.
that sells so hard because it's
People
like,
are
oh,
expecting
Oh
it.
yeah. They're expecting one step closer again.
yeah. And they kind of got that. I guess the only negative reviews on that record was that it sounded like the first one, and I'm like, well, I'm not
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
There are some like
Every track had piano on it. I feel like afterwards
Yeah.
though.
there are some watered down tunes on Meteora too. I think that was like the start of the yassification of Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoehorning piano. And
That's-
that'll do it.
That's it's
Eye
tough.
contact
It's
is
tough
my favorite part
to
on that.
it's tough to come back to something when you nail it the first time. And you see that.
Oh, yeah.
You see that in movies. You see like sequels. You see that in
Except
video
Shrek
games
2.
for sure.
Except Shrek 2. That is the exception. Shrek 2 is better than the first movie.
Which one? What happens in 2?
They go meet her dad,
Puss in Boots.
and then her dad turns into a frog.
Does the first one have Lord Farquaad on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the second one has Prince
I-
Charming, and he's like,
I mean, the first one for me has a special place in my heart. So I don't know if I can like it as much as the rest. But
I'm just saying,
number
there's
two
a
was amazing.
scene in number
two
two where Shrek is on the shoulder of a giant gingerbread cookie.
Right.
named Mondo, and the fairy godmother is absolutely kicking ass. And I need a
That's
hero.
right. I forgot about
Actually,
And that part alone is good enough for the whole movie.
I think you're onto something because that's the one where he meets his dad, obviously. So his
That's the
dad's a
one where-
frog.
Yes.
And his dad
Well,
dies?
no, but at the end, the dad's a frog. At the start of the movie, he's still a dad.
Does he die though? And they play "Live
That's
and Let
in the-
Die" by the Beatles.
That's in the third one.
That's the best one.
The third one's the best one.
Whichever one.
Chat, can I get some F's in the chat for Chris's dumb take that he just fucking laid on us? The third one's the one with King
Oh
Arthur.
shit! Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Live on Twitch.
I don't remember anything except for when
I
the
got my
Beatles.
stream in my pocket. They're fucking lighting you up right now. I feel my phone vibrating.
Oh dang! Yeah. No, that one's the best. Mostly because of that one part where they play a Beatles song, and it's super dope.
Where Paul McCartney plays "Live and Let Die" and
shit, it's Paul
fucking
McCartney, isn't it?
explodes.
That's my favorite. We gotta
Live and let.
find that video sometime.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our meme next time. Next
Time.
pod.
Yeah.
Shrek 3. You heard it here first, guys. Shrek 3, the best one.
Fucking ass movie. Don't listen to him at all. So bad. Do the roar. That's that
Shrek,
one.
Lincoln Park.
And that one does suck.
Do the roar. That's that one. So the second one's where Donkey fucks the dragon. Come on.
True.
Oh my god! Right.
Man, how?
That's what I'm saying. The logistics of that is unreal. She's probably got a date pussy. She's a dragon, dude.
Wow.
He's climbing up in that thing.
Damn.
Up to his eyelids.
I
in
don't
it.
remember that. I probably blacked out of that.
Yeah,
one.
that part, I feel
He
like
probably
that's
trauma
Yeah.
forgot it. 'cause
Trauma
it was-
forgot.
director's cut, that one.
I trauma forgot.
All right, perfect time to move on from Shrek, I think.
I don't think so. I got
Yeah.
more in the tank.
What
Yeah.
else? What else we got for Shrek? What else is great about? Oh no, hold on. Let's go back to making an epic thing and then having to fill the same boots afterwards.
Yeah.
What are some other examples?
I know an album that does that, which was Kings of Leon. Only by the Night. So they were
Shave their beards. Now they suck.
Do they? Yeah. They had a bunch of good albums before that,
Yeah, they did.
but nothing hit like that one did, and that one really was top to bottom. I
Full-
mean, they're
full of-
all
full of good songs.
singles.
Yep.
And what do you do after that?
Shave your beards and start sucking. That's what they did. Shout out Kings of Leon.
All right.
Yeah. That shit's tough because if you're on a big label and they own your stuff, it's like, okay, you did this, thank you, do it again, or else
Dance
you're on your
monkey.
own.
Yeah.
And that's when it's like that's just a recipe for disaster. It never really works out. Sometimes it does, but you got to be
I think the only way
Phil
to
Collins or some shit.
yeah, the only way to come back from that is to like get in a helicopter crash and get a new bass player or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Most bands have like a transformative.
A lot of bands will go the way of doing the exact same thing again, kind of like Linkin Park, but you see it with like Red Hot Chili Peppers, like Californication. That was kind of like their comeback. What's his name? Frusciante.
John for sure.
John.
He came back, and that was a big hit, and it was a good record. But it's like been the same thing.
That is a
ever
play,
since.
isn't it? Isn't it? Bringing
Yeah.
in old members that have been.
It's also a Rick
removed.
Rubin thing, though. I find a lot of those records are either like big producers that are behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, Rick Rubin did stuff with them before. He did Blood Sugar, Sex Magic, and then One Hot Minute, which was kind of a big flop in terms of just where the music went. But this is weird. I haven't listened to Chili Peppers in a long time, but I just
Yeah, I'm
remember
gonna get
But-
shit on for this, but I've never put on a Chili Pepper song like I put it on. Like I wanted to
Yeah,
hear it.
that's fair.
It's okay.
But like Green Day was another big one when they did Nimrod with like Hitching a Ride, and then that one acoustic song that I'm not going to mention because everybody still plays it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Wait, what?
It was the graduation one. the
What
one that
Green
Day
everyone was,
song?
like rocking for.
The
proms?
time of Your Life.
Something.
That one, yeah, that was on that record.
record.
And then I think every record after that, they made it with the same producer, Chris Lord Alge. And it's just been kind of
Sounds fine.
sounds great.
Good enough. Put it out.
But like, yeah, I mean, American Idiot was just the same. And I mean,
It's no Dookie.
not
Who
to,
did-
I'm not like talking shit on any of these bands for doing that.
But if they're wondering how to fix it, we've got the answers.
Yeah.
Bring in someone that made gold with you before. I think Misery Signals did that for me. They went and I think they did Mirrors with somebody else, and then they came back for Controller to do with Devin Townsend again.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Yeah.
Deftones,
Deftones.
Terry Date.
Hell yeah.
Same
Every
deal.
time.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go back to him, and all of a sudden your guitars have edge, and everything's punched up and
Yeah.
crazy and angry.
I put on Ohms again like yesterday. I'm like at first we at first it was weird because I guess I was kind of used to the new Deftones that like Diamond Eyes and stuff, which I still won't. I think that's in my top 2 or 3 like, but Ohms was cool, man. I really liked it. What do we got?
Oh no, Ohms is very cool. I also I have another question.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
done 2 in a row? Movies, albums, whatever is on the table. Go ahead and Cade, the strong Shrek opinion in the room. Do you got any?
Metallica did 4 in a row, I think, and then they shit. Then they shit the bed.
Okay. That's low hanging fruit.
It is
but-
low hanging fruit. It's
but
easy.
it's true. It's
No,
not
no,
wrong.
good bust on that.
But yeah.
What was the album right before Ashes of the Wake, Lamb of God? Was that
Oh,
Burn the
man.
Priest,
Palace-
or was that
Palace's Burn.
Palace's Burn?
Yeah, that's
That one's
my favorite.
they had 2 back.
It doesn't
to back.
sound.
Sacrament's pretty good too.
I didn't like Sacrament a lot,
much.
but it's
It's got redneck on it.
got redneck and it's got.
I think that's maybe
that other
why.
one, whatever
don't
that
love
song
that
is.
I'm not gonna shit on the riff because the
Black
riff
and the
is
Cursed
crazy.
Sun, right? That's what it's called. Black and the Cursed Sun on Sacrament.
Sacrament.
Yeah.
But you can say
That's
that.
a good one. But yeah, no, like Palaces Burn, Ashes of the Wake. But
Then we can go Deftones too.
Palaces Burn was Devin Townsend.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a cool little doc on it when they re-released it and remixed it.
Yeah.
It was like interviews with the band and Devin. And it seems like Devin has some pretty strong opinions about the whole thing. But then he, when they got like the mix back, or he mixed it. I can't remember. Or no, he got the tracks back to mix or something. I can't remember exactly the story, but when it came back from mastering, it was just like garbled, like it super lo-fi, and you can hear it. Like it doesn't sound nearly as polished as Ashes, and that was for like some big accident, some like corrupted files or something. But they had to put it out because they had to hit the road, and like there's a whole story behind it.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like I heard Lamb of God kind of not liking Ashes either because it got remastered,
okay.
and they were like the mix was. I remember reading complaints that they had about the mix, like it was never what they wanted. The guitars weren't loud enough, or
It was
drums were
different
murderously
too,
big.
because that's when I started working with Machine, who was kind of before then mostly a pop producer, and you can hear it on some of those songs where those weird like breakdowns with like the cut up drums and shit. Like going back to it, I'm like, wow, yeah, this is this is very produced, but yeah,
I think that's just a good band, though. I mean,
It's
I
a
don't
good
know if we
band.
can call that simultaneous, like
yeah.
world changing
You don't think they miss?
immense.
You don't think they've ever missed?
No, I don't think those albums don't miss.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
There's some filler.
there's
some
some
filler
filler.
in that.
There's
There-
some filler.
There's tracks that I just don't let play right through.
What else?
We were
is
in
good?
Baghdad. Every civilian we encountered was a terrorist.
I mean-
that song fucking rips.
As strong Deftones fans, at least us two, you
Whoa!
can really pick out
Huge
like
Deftones fan.
you can pick out Around the Fur, White Pony, back to back. Those are, I mean,
Pretty
come on,
strong.
pretty damn strong.
Pretty strong.
Self-titled, I really liked a lot,
Yeah.
but it was
I like Self-Titled more than Around the Fur,
yeah,
even though Around the Fur starts off stronger.
and it's got
But like Minerva, Needles and Pins, get out of here.
yeah, Be Quiet and Drive,
Back to back.
But again,
Yeah.
kind of just a great band.
Needles and Pins.
I don't think-
Bloody Cape. That's man on self-titled. So
You know what? I have one I'm gonna tender, and I've talked about it before.
Let's have it. Kiss.
And it's not only a back-to-back; it's a back-to-back-to-back. Themata,
Trey back-to-backs.
asymmetry. What's the third one? Sound awake. Come on. There's a couple filler tracks over the whole, if we're talking the whole arching storyline.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I can listen to pretty much anything that band has done.
Themata melts my brain when you think that it's a debut album.
Right?
yeah,
It sounds like they're established.
Came out the gate.
yeah. What's some other crazy debut albums that are just Billy
Debut.
Talent? We were talking about that before.
Yeah.
Like they had stuff out before. I think it was just called Billy Talent, right?
Yeah, because the first full length was called 2, I think.
Was it? Okay, yeah. But that was nuts. I think that's like when they were
Actually, yeah.
like
Voices of Violence, Light
Yeah.
and Sinker, Try Honesty,
I hate to say it, but Avenged, their debut.
Sounding the Seventh. Was
Ripped
that
ass.
was that the
for
debut?
sure. Yeah.
I didn't like crazy metal that much, or
No.
crazy screamy at the time. I was
yeah.
very punk rock roots at the time,
Right.
and I used to put Sounding the Seventh trumpet on to clear people out of
cleanse the
the
palate.
CD store. No, to get people out of the CD store at like 15 minutes to close, so that way it's 5:59 and you're closing the gate.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the album that did it because it's pretty gross.
There's a lot of filth on it. That's why I
What
think it's
else?
such a hit.
But we're on to debut albums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I changed gears.
No, it's okay. I don't know that we would have agreed on a 2 bangers in a row to that level. Because I think forever you'll be like, yeah, but this one's a little bit better. So were they both bangers, or is
Yeah.
Objectively, what is a banger?
an album that you don't skip a track on?
Yeah.
But-
sure. Yeah.
That could be subjective.
Of course it is.
Objectively, what makes a song a banger? From a purely non
Gang vocals,
Yep. Rapping.
double kicks.
Rapping verse about butts. Just
Agreed.
me?
Yeah.
Agree to
Yeah.
Just me?
Major chords in metal songs.
Dissonance.
Yeah.
I mean, the first Misery Signals. That was. What do you think?
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
out on a ledge here.
Yeah.
Not my favorite. It's not my.
It's not my favorite
It's
either.
not Controller.
But it's-
Controller's my favorite.
It's a strong first album.
It is a very strong first
Yeah.
album. The premise of that band's semblance has some
Pretty
pretty motivating, emotive
Yeah.
material.
Emoji material.
If you're not aware of how that band came together, they were effectively 2 bands that were homeboys. There was an accident, a mortal accident, and I can't remember if it was members of both bands died, and
Yeah, I
they
can't
became,
remember.
or if it was just members of one of the bands died, and they came. 7 Plagues,
right.
I think was the other band,
Yeah.
and they toured a bunch together, and then there was some car accident related deaths,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then the remaining bits of each band became Misery Signals.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So that first album has like a lot of loss.
Yeah.
I think the day summer ended in June.
That's exactly.
Probably pretty on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, pretty
cool
strong.
shit.
But that one, that's an album where you can really hear Devin Townsend in.
Big time.
The outro of Vengeance and Wrongs. Of Vengeance and Wrongs, I think. Difference in Vengeance and Wrongs.
Yeah.
Where there's like that really high,
Yeah.
like straight up Devin Townsend vocal outro bit.
Yeah.
Can we pull that up?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Can we go?
Jamie, can we get,
I have a Spotify on that laptop drive. You could even use that if you want.
Could we get a fact check on
Or of Difference and Wrongs, Misery Signals. Just the very end of that is like
Hello?
super worth hearing because it's got.
Hello?
You should. You can take that if you
Can we
want.
take this real quick?
Mama? Is that girl?
Hey, babe, we're filming the podcast right now. You are live.
Hi, Marg.
I love you, Mark.
Oh, cool tools. Okay, bye.
I love you.
Cool
Bye.
Tools. Remember Cool Tools? You don't because you're dumb. But me and Chris and Jarvis.
Way to have way more of your life left to live. Lucky. Yeah,
me.
Cool Tools was toys,
It was
kids' toys.
Yeah, they were tools, but toy tools.
They made you cooler as a kid.
You know what my toy tool was?
Yep.
Fucking up holding the flashlight.
Oh,
Oh,
Getting wrenches
should we
thrown at my
unpack?
head.
Should we unpack this?
yeah. What was distracting you?
Everything? Everything but what I was supposed to be looking at. But it's also like Dad's like, okay, I'm just trying to get back there. And so like
He's got his magnet in his engine bay trying to
like
fish out.
2 seconds go by. I'm tired of looking at what
I was like, oh, moths. Oh,
I'm
sick.
like,
Is that a salamander?
I wonder where Dad got that flag. And he's like, you son of a
Lights out.
Oh man. Pretty soon he'll be able to hold the light for you though. Oh yeah, that's the track. You can jump right to the last like 30 seconds of it for the bit that I'm referencing.
Oh,
Who sings on this?
their current vocalist.
I mean the clean part on that.
Might be a guitar guy. Edmonton
Stu
guy.
Morgan?
Yeah, short hair, or the dark hair one.
Can you guys see this? I've never seen the video.
This looks kind of fan made.
It's definitely fan made,
Yeah, there's the guy who made it. Right here. Here it comes. You've been listening to Devin Townsend lately.
yeah. That's totally him.
Yeah.
That's totally him. Yeah. 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 That's him.
It's so sick. It's seriously some of my favorite part of it.
Pretty dope.
Of that album.
We could actually have an entire episode about Devin Townsend produced
Yeah, not even
stuff.
Not even
Yeah.
stuff he's
Yeah,
Guy just doing this.
Yeah.
because he did
Try it again.
other bands besides Lamb of
Control
God and Misery Signals. He did a lot of Soilwork stuff. He did.
I remember when it was like him and Adam D were
What's
doing
that?
everything cool that was happening for like a good
Right.
5 to 10 year swath. It was just, oh yeah, Adam D produced this too. Like I think Unearth, he did them too.
Yeah.
Adam D did, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
There was like, Adam D seemed to have the East Coast, Boston,
Yeah.
kind of New England area hardcore.
Yeah,
He had that whole scene, and then West Coast seemed like everybody
yeah.
close enough was Devin Townsend was taken care of, and it was
What was that?
murderously good.
Was that metalcore band with like the lady keyboard player?
Mystique.
It was around that time we were playing.
Oh.
Bleeding Through. Was that them?
That's definitely a band. I don't remember if they had a keyboard player lady or not.
Bleeding Through. I think it was them. He did that band with the lady keyboard player. That's all I can remember.
yeah. When we were talking about revitalizing your band with bringing in a past bandmate, Killswitch is another band that did that,
Yes.
which is weird because Howard D was super dope.
Howard
that
Jones.
guy, Howard Jones. Yeah,
Howard
Adam
J.
D. Howard J. He was sick.
He was great.
Yeah, so good. But I think it was reaching the end of its like.
It was.
Okay, it's another one of these. And then I don't remember what the album was called, but it had a track called New Awakening on it. And it was like torqued up guitars and whatever his name is, Jesse.
Jesse Leach.
He was back, and it was like way more thrashy
Yeah.
and
Can't remember the name of that album that he.
Disarm the Descent.
Yeah,
That's what
and
it's
that
called.
was like a full kind of comeback to old days because on Alive or Just Bleeding, Andy Sneap mixed it, and then Andy Sneap mixed.
Disarm the Descent.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. So that's why it sounds different again and like kind of fresh because Adam D Andy Sneap mixed End of Heartache as well, but then Adam D mixed the rest. As far as I know, he definitely mixed Daylight Dies. or whatever.
Daylight Dies, yeah.
But and different sound, still really good. But like Adam D usually has kind of those muted kind of boomy drums, kind of flat, not in a bad way, but kind of slappy sounding, kind of like Devin Townsend's drums. But yeah, when it went back to
Like less pitched, what do you say?
yeah, for sure,
More schmack, less ping.
yeah.
More thwack, less ting.
Ting.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
I got you.
So yeah, when
Speaking of ting, new Deicide song.
Tingles.
Sever the tongue.
You're committing to this deicide thing, huh?
I'm in now. I'm in. I got a do-rag and everything. I'm in.
We're-
It's so sick.
What was it? Yeah, was our friend Brad? He said you were.
Also, Brad, don't be mad that we're talking about Kill Switch without you.
Yeah,
okay?
dude,
We
just-
can't. You can't be here for
This
all
just
of them.
happens, man. We don't plan this
It's a,
shit.
it's a
I'm
music
sorry.
podcast. We're gonna talk about music. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Brad was just like, you put on a do-rag, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, you look
At
like the
the
dude
store.
from Deicide. I'm like, oh, Glenn Benton, yeah. And then Kay's like, oh, I've never listened to Deicide. I'm like, I think you might like him. And they put him on. He's
in
like,
my car, like sitting beside him. I was just like with the do-rag on.
one of the
The new
Florida,
song,
Florida
dude?
death metal
Yeah,
bands.
check it.
Let's get a picture of that on the podcast.
Yo,
Instagram.
I think you guys should get do-rags, and we should have a do-rag episode. We had a toque episode. What's
Yeah,
stopping
that's
us?
fair.
Really?
We do need to have more hat-themed
More
episodes.
headwear.
That is what everyone's been asking for is...
Dude, my fucking DMs. Non-stop.
Seriously, guys.
Everybody,
When's the
send us
do-rag
some hats. I'll put them on.
Oh, yeah.
I
Where?
can't afford them,
If
but
your
I'll-
band
I'll
makes
wear 'em.
hat merch,
Yeah, we'll wrap it. Seriously.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Well, I mean, we might
Even
tear
if
you
your
apart.
band sucks.
You guys suck. As long as your hat's cool.
Oh, I'm going to hit this button, though, to get us back to me.
Yeah, because we still have. That was meme number 1 down.
LinkedIn Park, was that the only one?
That was it.
Didn't we do this, kind of?
No, we hadn't even started that.
We're just staring at it.
Oh, I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
Metal mean breakdown. Yes.
All right, guys. Metal Meme Breakdown.
What do we got here?
Number 2.
Thank you all,
Not you.
not you, for saying it. Dude. Oh, it's the G string. I get it now. I looked at it first. I'm like, I got to get these guys.
Do you know what I hate about this meme?
What do you hate?
So
That it's a
real.
Fender.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it should be a Gibson.
it should be a Les Paul.
Should be a Les Paul.
Not to say that the G isn't tricky,
G's always a problem.
but on a
That's the
Les
way it
Paul, it's impossible. I guess by design.
By
right?
design, it
like
is.
And they know that that's the design, but people don't stop paying $4,000 for a consumer-run guitar. So why would they change it?
People wanted
ain't broke.
guitars, and it's like, well,
If it is
Here we
broke
go.
but still sells, don't fix it.
Yeah.
It's broke, but they're buying it.
they kind of
Fuck 'em.
tried to tackle that with the compensated nut. Which you don't really see too much. I got one on my Ernie ball that I bought.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until the True Temperament fretboards. You ever see those?
Like where they've got.
Each fret is all squiggly looking.
Yeah.
That's
guys
that
stall-
actually that's the
stall?
only thing that fixes it. Because if you look at the G string all the way down, that fret is like shifted by like 2 millimeters or more.
Okay. On every single fret.
Every single fret. So,
Cade had a solution for this too.
yeah.
Hey, what's the solution to?
Wound G, baby. 24. Wound G, baby.
You're gonna have to speak in
It kind of helps. Yeah.
in non-guitar nerd terms too. What does
get,
that mean?
Get one that's got ribs for your pleasure
There's,
instead of plain.
I like the wound G on lower tunings. Standard, I don't know.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of strong opinions about the wound G from a lot of people. I'm kind of neutral on it. It just depends. But
True temperament scalloped with inlay.
I think if
Why don't you just lock yourself in your basement and never make friends?
Fucking insane. How do you
Yeah.
make that? I want to send this to Jarvis just so he can show our viewers, actually.
they probably should, they don't
Yeah.
know what the hell we're talking
not
about.
gonna-
So yeah,
Have you
that would
played a
help.
scalloped guitar before?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
have
I've played
played
the-
his scalloped.
played
I've
the
never played
Ingve.
true temperament, though.
never played True Temperament. I'd love to try one. I'd love to own one probably.
I can get behind true temperament before scalloped.
Oh, I need scalloped is
Scalloped is really hard to play.
Yeah, I'm not that good. I need all of the like blur the edges, Photoshop kind of stuff, like Evertune bridges.
Yeah.
That makes,
I
that makes
wanna
me
play
sound
my guitar with a
14% better.
hammer.
Yeah.
Like, not
Yeah.
with a
if you
pencil,
like to
know?
play really fast and jump strings and stuff.
like
Apparently,
to do that.
scalloped is good for that. But you got to be a real light player. If you're not a light player,
Yeah.
it's not for you.
You're gonna sharp every note, right?
Yeah. What else was I
I'm not.
saying?
I hit it like it's a hammer. Like
I'm a light player, really light, but I don't like the feel of a scalloped. It's just like on the hand, it's pokey and
I can't
weird
play,
and-
I can't play eights
it
anyway.
makes me
so-
it makes me sad every time I see one. Like
yeah.
You ruined
What-
that guitar.
you got rid of all the tone wood.
Yeah, that's like I got an ebony scallop fretboard, and I can't feel the ebony. That's stupid. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Shitty.
That piece that I want to touch.
Yeah.
So what's going on with G strings here? Honestly, What's the deal? What are they telling non-guitar players out there? What are we letting people know with this meme? Just buy a 5-string guitar.
Don't play guitar. Just fucking
Just remove-
save yourself the headache,
remove
the
the G.
heartache. Get a set of drums.
Buy a bass.
Take off that
Buy a
G string and just go
bass.
naked.
Play
That's
bass.
way better.
You know what though?
In most scenarios.
I actually dislike the B string
Ooh,
more
are you
than
touching toes.
Yeah, thank you.
more than I dislike the G string.
I have a question about the G string. How many times as a kid growing up playing guitar were you like, totally broke my G string, and then did that? At what age did you do that first?
This is the first time I'm ever even considering that could be a double
Entendre?
entendre.
Yeah, G string is underwear as well as the third string.
Really?
On a guitar.
Can we bring up the G string underwear? I want to see that.
Yeah, no, it's
It's on the Patreon.
Okay. Yeah, premium. I see. I get it.
I remember making that joke
Jarvis,
a lot.
before we go to the next meme, could I ask you a favor? Could you pull up the DM I just sent to you?
Pull up the name
From
I just
from
sent you.
Cade.
Top left.
From Cade.
Clank.
Just so our viewers
yeah.
can see what
It's
I'm
a
talking
video.
about.
This is what we
It
were-
is a video.
It is a video.
So at first it looks kind of unassuming. You're like, okay,
it
that's a nice piece of wood. Damn, it's loud.
Just some NAM background noise.
Yeah, you got to wear earplugs when you
I
go to
can't
NAMM.
see the true tempered.
Not yet.
Yeah, baby.
Not
Just
yet.
you wait. Wiggly. See, look. See that big hump in the middle there? That's the G string. They're all.
And
That
you see-
fretboard inlay is pretty
See the
sick.
inlay
Yeah.
under that?
Yeah, it's
Isn't that
nuts.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, I imagine they scallop it
That's-
after they inlay.
That's
so.
the two things we're talking about.
Unreal.
It's all scallop, true temp.
Unreal.
Who's making that guitar?
Just, I don't know.
Gillian.
Negrini.
How many custom guitar builders are there in the world now?
At least 400,000.
Like I think there might be more custom guitar builders than
Than there
guitar
are guitars.
players.
Oh.
yes.
Yep. You know why?
That too.
Why?
CNC machines. It's way easier to just get a robot to cut your wood, cut your jib.
But how do they all charge $4,000 and up for their guitars?
Because you got a
'Cause they
3D,
can.
3D printed cavity plate.
I don't know. It's those guys will buy really expensive wood. Everything. And I mean, not that the big boy guitar companies do that either. Like, it's not like they don't do it, but usually that's all these independent guys do. So it costs them a lot of money to do that, which is crazy. You know, you could just make a really good guitar out of decent wood. Doesn't have to be
Jericho.
Doesn't have to be fallen trees. Or,
I think
Deadfall Brazilian.
cooler
Rosewood.
if you can have some rapport with the builder who's building your guitar. You can put a little bit of like actual input into what's
Okay.
going on.
So
if
you've got $5K sitting in your hand, and you're like, I don't need this for anything but a custom guitar. Who do you
could
go
buy
to?
it.
Do you go to anybody,
red layer.
or do you have someone? Do you go to like a Kiesel or a Mayonnaise? Like, do you to
anything but
Aristides?
Ormsby?
Someone who's already making guitars custom for 20 years, or do you go to a new person who's chucking bare knuckles and
depends
hip
on.
shot tuners and
For
Is
me,
he gonna do exactly what I want him to do?
you have no idea. Haha, yeah. You said it.
Will Smith. Haha.
Damn.
Crazy, man. Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Sorry, we have to go downstairs.
That was sick. Well, that was nuts. But anyways,
Crazy.
sick nuts.
That was the best. Did you watch Chris Rock's special after that?
no.
Oh, man.
I gotta watch that.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Actually.
Never mind.
I'll
Pause
do
right
it.
there. I'm not going to say another word. You check it out. See what you think.
Okay, we'll do.
But I did find one more meme that ties into the other one.
Did you hear about the guy that got glitter on his nuts?
No.
No, what happened?
Pretty nuts, right?
I guess what kind of glitter?
She.
Do you have a favorite glitter?
Gary Glitter. It's not. That's actually it's bad taste.
I like the glitter that comes off of like, you know, the
Strippers.
cheap like Christmas tablecloth that like your grandma's house might have had when you were growing up.
Yep. So you got it in your lap when you're done, or
Yeah,
what?
it's all like it's baked into your clothes now. Like it's a part of you now. That's my favorite kind of glitter.
What makes it your favorite?
Just the persistence.
Of the glitter
The
itself?
fact that it could be 7 months later and I'm still finding
like,
glitter
what?
on my fucking clothes.
What the
Especially on my cords, dude.
Oh.
I get into the trenches and then that's where they live now.
Forever and ever. Amen.
glitter in the trenches.
Trenches.
Yeah, man,
That's our new project
that's
name.
a
Keep
band
your
name
eyes
for sure.
tuned.
Glitter in the trenches.
What do we got here?
Yeah, I found a more accurate meme to the thank you all for not you staying in tune meme that we just looked at a little bit ago.
Yeah.
The Fender model. We now have a
Legit Gibson Les Paul.
Actual for real this time.
a little bit more accurate one. Plus, it's got our boy Leo involved in
boy.
it too.
But if that guitar is older than 25, then you know he's not getting caught dead anywhere near it. Is all.
Oh, zing. Hold on. We got to get it up there so people can see because your joke's pretty good. I've just switched to it and I will stab it in later
We'll jabber.
if it's not keying.
Jibber jabber.
Oh, never mind. I can't believe I doubted you. What an asshole.
Why would you ever?
Yeah.
Here it is. What was your joke again about guitar ages?
Hope that guitar is younger than 25. You can see on the truss rod cover
Yeah,
though it
it's a
says
classic.
classic.
Yeah.
Classic. So.
It's young.
Yeah.
She's young.
When did they start making classics?
Fucking when they decided they were gonna
I
make
don't know.
classics. Colin, can you
Last-
correct
yeah,
us in
Colin,
the comments?
Could you
What did this
do I have
replace?
a lifeline?
Where's this land? Studio?
Tradition.
Standard?
No, standard. Nope. It's like a new version of an old standard.
Are they?
Yeah, it's
were
in
they
the
li-
standard price bracket, but it's within like the last 15 years they started doing the
Binding
classics,
on the body?
As far as
or
My neck is bound too on my classic,
I have many leather bound books.
but it's just top binding, not like custom binding.
copy. Do you know what show that's from?
Great Gatsby, Django.
Django. Yeah.
That's Mr. Candy,
Django's the G.
and that's
On
Mr.
that one.
Gatsby.
Yeah.
The D is silent.
Yeah. Something about the angle of the headstock, right? That makes it never work.
The break angle on the string, I think,
String. That G string is long.
and it's
then
gotta
it-
like
I don't know. That's I'm just. But it's the angle of the nut. You can't see the cut of the nut on this photo, but it's like I think it's because it's super straight
And
on the
then it
nut.
has to shank off.
Yeah, I think that's the.
so it's
I
too
could be wrong.
much.
Colin, if you want to
Too
chime
much
in.
friction, I bet you.
Yeah. So the G gets a squirrely, weird, evil character face, and the rest of them get a amicable socialite.
The cool
image.
thing about
Yeah,
a Gibson Les
martini.
Paul is that to make it do what it's like most guitars are just supposed to do out of the box, you can buy an additional product that makes your guitar look really fucking stupid.
that string tree thing. That
Yeah, the
pulls out-
butler.
It does help.
The
but
butler.
It,
It,
looks
helps,
a little
but it
goofy.
looks fucking stupid.
No issues with the D on that, hey?
Brother, I got so many fucking issues with my D.
No, D's fine. The D is good. What do we got?
Whoa, I like that one. That's
sick.
new.
Yeah, let's
I was praying for the
keep
womps.
that in the loop. Girl.
Yeah, okay.
We should
Guitar
change the
strings be
records
Next
scratch
meme.
to
Next meme.
We're losing them.
We're losing.
Yeah. That's the last one.
That's the
That's the
one.
last one. Here's
the one.
Let me play us out on the memes. Yeah, thanks for sticking with us this long. Otherwise, you wouldn't have experienced that. You're
Love
welcome.
you
Worth it.
guys.
You're welcome.
Worth your
Appreciate
precious-
you. Hey, let us
precious
know in the
time.
comments what you want to see. We want some feedback.
Yeah.
If you got a guest idea that's attainable, let us know.
Yeah.
We're social. We're trying to get in touch with Ed Sheeran still. His people aren't getting back to us, so we're trying to kind of find a slot in the meantime.
Yeah, let's shout out Zach K again, the
Zach
last
K.
guest, for
Zach.
his performance.
Brother.
It was
Come on
that
back
was,
now,
oh my
you hear?
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was
Oh,
so
wow,
good.
There's everybody.
Yeah, there they are. Thanks guys for all showing up.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I had one other thing I want to talk about.
Bring it up.
Video games.
Video games.
What are you guys playing? I'm playing Diablo 3.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. I'm playing Minecraft. Space Engineers. Fortnite.
Facto. Factorium.
Factor. I haven't. That one. I don't know. If I'm working at a job, I don't know if I can play that. That's
What a prerequisite.
yeah.
I need to be unemployed.
You gotta
this
be.
game.
You
I need 16 hours.
Unemployed game. Do you guys? Hold on. What are you playing too? Fortnite. You already told me.
I'm pretty twisted with the Fortnite right now. I just finished Wonderlands.
Is that what V-Bucks are for? I missed the joke. earlier.
V-Bucks is Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah.
I also got the finals. Looks pretty fun. It's 3v3 kind of thing. Search and destroy kind of looking.
Do you want to play these games that are online with other people, with fans, with people that are watching the pod?
Yo.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We'll put your handles in
My
the-
Epic Games and my PS5 ID.
Yeah,
We'll,
is that what we need to do? I don't know.
fuck
You
it.
gotta fill me in. I play by
We'll,
myself. I'm.
You
I've
should
been
get
playing,
Fortnite so you can play with me and Bevan.
I could.
Do they make that on Switches or PS4s? That's all I have.
All of them. All of it.
Okay.
You can play it
yeah.
on your phone.
Oh dang.
The good shit's on PC, but we'll forgive you.
No, that's my next play. I was looking at PS5s, Xboxes. They don't obviously bring the price down anymore on these things.
Nope.
Remember when that used to happen?
keep going up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
used to be like, you wait a year, you pay half the price.
Mm-hmm.
I paid
The
$1,000.
slim version.
Yeah, they make
$1,000
some
for
silly
PS5
things, right?
With games and controllers.
Did you say 1 and 3 zeros?
$1,000.
Oof. Dang. It's gross.
It is gross.
It's downstairs.
Games nowadays are $95. Like what the
I just
fuck?
bought 2 controllers yesterday. It was $170.
That's,
Yeah.
dude,
Controllers.
You got a good deal too.
Thank you.
The DualShock 5 is like $120 controller.
Yeah, these are Switch controllers.
Oh, the Joy-Cons.
Well, one
Or
was. The other
Pro.
one wasn't.
Go Pro controller.
One's a Pro controller.
That changes how you play the Switch, I find.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really care about my Switch, so I got a Pro controller, and then I was like, I'm bringing this everywhere.
Yeah, the other one's drifting, and it's drifting up and to the left. And I'm trying to play Diablo, and it's like aiming not at my targets.
Demon Hunter
really.
anyway. You literally just hold X. You don't have to do
I didn't
shit.
know how to start. I picked him because he looked cool, and I
When
wanted.
I
wanted
chose Demon
ranged.
Hunter too.
I want-
because they
What's
look
the
cool.
name?
When
The bitch, or sorry, the female version of the Demon Hunter. They make her thick, bro.
I didn't even look. I didn't even look. But
that was
it was
louder
like
than I thought.
barbarians and a bunch of other things. But Demon Hunter was by far
Witch
the best
Doctor's
name.
pretty cool too. Necromancer's pretty cool in 3.
Okay.
Going back
Don't
to
play 4.
Switch controllers real quick.
Yep.
When I first got my Switch, which was about a year ago now, it's pretty recent. I was just like, I want a Switch. They're cool. I was playing with the kind of connector controller you get with it. You put the two
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
motes in
Yeah.
there and
I
blah, blah,
dig that
blah.
one. I'm fine with that.
I'm like, this is cool, whatever. And that's what I did for a while. And then I was playing a lot of, 3D adventure games, so like Mario and some other ones like that. I've just found you could just just use both controllers in
Yeah.
each hand, both Wiimotes or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
joysticks.
So I was stoked on it. So I was like describing it to my sister, and I was like, "Yeah, I just take the remotes and I can just have my hands where I want." And I'm like explaining it to her, like sitting like this, and she's like, "Is that how you sit?" And I'm like, "That is exactly how I sit. This is it's so good for my posture because my hand, I'm not like this anymore, but it's like just sitting like an idiot."
Spread across the counter.
Yeah. I'm playing like this just for fun.
Yo,
Yeah.
speaking of Fortnite though,
Yo.
Yeah.
there's a Fortnite festival which is Guitar Hero in Fortnite.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. We gotta
I
give
just
that
got
a
the
run.
Super Shredder guitar, TMNT Super Shredder.
Like an actual
Yeah,
like Guitar Hero guitar.
well,
Like a clicker and a like
that's-
what they did in
that's
the
coming.
New Blood video.
That's coming apparently. Apparently they're making a Fortnite specific control, but
But a
right now
clicker
you can just
and-
play it on a controller, but it's like Dance Dance Revolution tap tap.
Oh, DDR.
Puked in my mouth when you said that. There's nothing worse than playing those games on a controller.
Agreed. It's
The
like,
only-
what fucking button is
The only
where?
acceptable game that does that was Parappa the Rappa, because that was the OG.
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
PS3.
Oh, one
Buddy,
man,
it's
one
before
probably.
your time.
Okay,
Probably
I
actually
did
before
play,
you were born.
I did play a
know
Parappa
what?
the Rapper on PS3.
There was a super
Probably not the first.
sick game around that same time where I don't even know how I got playing it, but you were like a rollerblader in Tokyo, and you would be graffiti tagging things.
Okay,
And it had just like this super hyped up EDM soundtrack, and you could do
that sounds awesome.
tricks, and you were like on rails for like an inordinate amount of time.
That sounds familiar, but I
It does
can't.
sound familiar. As soon as you said graffiti and rollerblades,
It made me think. As soon as you said Parappa the Rapper, it's probably like came out that same week. That kind of a game.
When I think it was, no, it was before COVID, but there was I like jailbroke my PS1 because like you can't fucking. It's hard to find games if you really want to buy them, unless you want to pay a shitload of money for them. So I there's like a tape hack on the slim ones. You can just like tape up these sensors, and then you do need to like rewrite a memory card. And then you just get a USB dongle and you put the software on it, and boom, you can
play any game.
You can play any burnt game on there.
I could do that to my Wii. I did something like that to my Wii.
Yeah, you could do that way easier. But yeah, I got Parappa the Rapper because I'm like, oh man, I loved this game as a kid, but I never really beat it. And I was playing it in my late 20s, and the game's hilarious. Like, it's so goofy.
Driver, can you pull up Parappa the Rapper?
Pull it up.
I have another one. I figured out the name. I didn't figure it out. I didn't figure it out at all. I typed in things to Google, and Google told me what I was remembering. Jet Set Radio Future.
Okay, yeah.
2002.
Yeah, that game was hip.
You were just a weird little dude bombing around, like in super kind of.
Yeah, do stage 1.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
Chop,
Let's
master onion.
And the beats were pretty sick.
I do remember
He's a
this.
stinky onion.
You rapping good.
So you're like hitting circle at the top there when that thing's coming across, or X?
That's a rhythm.
Square.
Rhythm game.
Yeah, you could improvise as long as you nailed the one or multiple.
This player, are we saying decent or pretty bad?
Oh, he rapping good.
He's in good.
Oh.
He's not cool, but he's good.
Not quite good. Not quite cool, but he's not quite bad.
Yep. See what you missed out on, Cade?
Yeah.
Oh, I played.
You played this one now?
I think the second one though.
Can you pull up
Yeah.
Jet Set Radio Future as well? While we're digging deep into games that no one's ever heard of.
What about Super Monkey Ball,
I don't know that one.
brother?
That was a classic, yeah.
Oh yeah, right
Great
there.
game.
Jet Set Radio Future. Just do the trailer, yeah, why not? Xbox. 17 years ago. 2002 this came out. I remember being blown away and playing it way too much.
Yeah, this game.
I remember this. Yeah. I don't think I ever had it, but
I know from my years of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater,
Yeah.
rode into this and just annihilated it immediately. I think you were the antagonist in this was the government.
Kind of has a
no wonder you're a punk.
Yeah.
kind of futuristic Euro kind of look to it, or like UK, France kind of vibes.
This looks like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, right? A little bit, dude.
Kinda, yeah.
That's where they pulled that from, I guess.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Jet Set Radio Future. Check it out.
Check it.
I mean,
Wow.
check it out if you happen to have the game from 20-some years
Yeah.
ago sitting in your
Buy it
basement
online
somewhere.
for $200.
And a console. I can play it. Well, that wraps up the video game section.
Thunderous applause.
Oh, really? That's fair. Cade, great having you.
Chris,
Evan,
Love
thanks
to
for
be
showing
here.
up, man.
Oh, man.
Really appreciate it.
You guys.
Jarvis, for all
Jarvis,
you do,
man.
you're
Everybody,
the man.
everybody, we're gonna start a Venmo or whatever.
For Jarvis.
Jarvis, his laptop took a turn for the
Jarvis's
worst.
laptop fund.
So we need at least $20,000, and that should cover it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're one of our first backers, you get a package featuring all three of our personal selection feet picks. So
yeah,
could
And
be worth
G-strings.
donating. And
all
G-strings.
the broken G-strings.
yeah. Get some
and some unbroken
yellow
G-strings.
toenail action coming at you for
Oh,
premium.
no. Oh, no.
Yeah,
A little
no.
jaundice.
Whose are those? We should talk after this.
Yeah, we gotta fish them out.
It's me.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks. Woo! Like, subscribe for more.
Behind the